And now the man this trial has all been centered around, Daniel Villegas. Daniel, first of all, tell me how you are feeling inside that courtroom as you walk out, leaving your future in that jury's hands.
You know, I was feeling nervous. You know, I mean, this is, like you said, my life on the line. But, you know, at the same moment, we're feeling confident. You know, I'm innocent, you know, and I've always said I was innocent way back since 1993. So I really feel like now that we have, you know, Joe Spencer on the team and everybody else, and they worked their butts off day and night before we came to this point that we're at right now. So, you know, I think they did a tremendous job, thanks to them. And I feel like, you know, we're going to win this. It's just a matter of, you know, how much longer this is going to take in my life right now, waiting for them to come back with the verdict.
And one of the biggest issues for going forward with a third trial was, does the state have enough evidence to convict you? After these past 4 days in court, do you feel like they had enough evidence to convict you in this?
Well, I mean, they streamed their lives, so I mean, the public knows for themselves what they had. I mean, it was, you know, I really can't talk much of the case right now due to the fact that they're still deliberating. But, you know, personally, I mean, I don't feel like, you know, they brought nothing to the table. Their new evidence was nothing at all either. And, you know, and I praise God that that's what's happening. You know, I praise God that, you know, He put that there, you know, and He's letting the truth be told now.
I mean, 25 years later, I can't imagine that you would picture yourself here. Now it's a matter of hours, maybe tomorrow even more hours. I think there are a few people who can understand what you're feeling right now. What's the best way to describe how you're feeling?
Well, you know, it's like I told one person, it's like bungee jumping, you know. You jump off a cliff and, you know, you get the butterflies and everything, but, you know, you pretty much have a full confidence that, you know, you're gonna live after you do that jump. But, you know, there is that possibility it might snap.
And one thing that happened today that was surprising to people is your defense didn't present any witnesses. They didn't present any evidence. Some people questioning before the start of the trial whether even you were going to take the stand. I mean, what can you say about that?
You know, on the part of us not really, you know, bringing nothing, that was a decision that I have made, you know, with my wife. We talked about it, and we had a great defense, you know, but and we still, I mean, we fought in there, but we felt like, you know, what they brought wasn't even enough for us to even bring anything.
And when I talked to you last week, one thing you said to me was worst case scenario for you is a hung jury. I mean, are you still holding on to that? What are your thoughts now?
Yeah, I was just talking to my wife about that. You know, I mean, that'll be the worst case scenario for me at this point, you know, the hung jury, because then going through all this ordeal it is hard on me. It's hard on my family. It's hard on John. I mean, it's hard on all of us. It's hard on my little girl that's 9 that understands what's going on. You know, it's hard right now when I go downstairs and I pick up my little girl and I'm looking at her and, you know, thinking about how long it's going to take for if we do get a hung jury and how long it's going to take to go to that trial. You know, my boy is going to be old enough to understand what's going on, and it's just, you know, it's a lot of, you know, stress that, you know, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go through again. I mean, this is very stressful. I don't know how much more gray hair I got. I'm probably going to come out looking like George Bush. When he first went in, obviously he had no gray, then he came out, he's all gray hair.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Definitely a lot on the line. We'll, of course, be here when that jury returns with the verdict. We don't know if that'll be later tonight or if they'll resume deliberations tomorrow morning, but of course you can count on us to be here. For now, reporting live at the El Paso County Courthouse, I'm Sandra Ramirez, News Channel 9.